Hello, Huskies back again with more Los Angeles Kings franchise mode commentary in NHL 18. We're back here, pretty much where we left off. I've got some trades that I tried to make work. A couple of them were... Now, the issue that I'm having testing these trades is I wanted to try a few before coming in here so that I had my options set and we didn't spend a lot of time on the screen. But I made one trade. I was like, cool, that went through. I like it. So I backed out. I didn't save. And I came back in, and it had auto-saved over my file that I said not to save with that trade. So luckily, one of my backups from before I started recording today was where we ended. So it's very tough for me to test these trades without it auto-saving, because I don't know what it chooses to auto-save, how it chooses to auto-save. It's weird, man. But the one trade that I did get to work was this one. Velarde, my first round pick next season, and Doughty for Elias Pettersson. I'm pretty sure it's Pettersson. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. And Ryan Merkley. Ryan Merkley's 84, medium elite 21. Looking at the defensive prospects that Vancouver has, is Galvin, Ulevy, or Merkley. Merkley's 21. I would love to try for Galvin, but I think he's just too good. And I saw a complaint that was don't trade with the division rival. By the time that I'm expecting this team to be ready to go deep into the postseason, I don't think Doughty will be an issue. He's already 32. He struggled already in the postseason for us. I mean, he's not had the greatest. We've had 3 playoff trips. I mean, he had 5 points in the first 2 series, but he was a minus. And he was a -3 in this most recent one. So I'm not really too concerned about trading Doughty to a division rival. And I'm trading Gabriel Velarde. Velarde is not panned out. He's not looking like he's going to pan out. So we'll revisit this real quick. But another one, 2 guys that were mentioned were Carolina centers. Oops, that's my team. Carolina center. Nope, that's Hannafin. Bear Gray. I tried to get something to work with the package that was posted. It was Velarde, Middlestat, and a draft pick. But the issue with Carolina is they have no interest in my draft picks whatsoever. All they want are players. And they're interested in trading draft picks. So with Velarde, Middlestat, and even a first-round pick next season, I couldn't get it to go through. And unfortunately, that was the same case for Chicago. I tried to get Christie here. Harvey Christie, playmaker 19. I would love to get him. But again, they want Middlestat and Velarde. Which, awesome, cool, great. That's fantastic. Now, Middlestat, I'm kind of hesitant to trade because I feel like he can be a good second-line center. Granted, we've got some workaround. I mean, Larkin should be our second-line center, in all honesty. We should have somebody better than him playing on that first line, and that's pretty much what we're trading for today, is if we can find a first line center to outpace Dylan Larkin. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, I don't know if Pettersson is that. I mean, we can have a good 1-2 punch there with Larkin and Pettersson, and have Suzuki and Thompson rounding out. But I have too many centers right now, and it's just the wants from the teams make these trades a little too... Because I don't have that middle ground trade value. I have some low trade values and I have high trade values. I don't have that in between that would kind of make these go through. I mean, my draft picks are about as in between as you're going to get. I mean, next season we could just use Leeson, depending on what he turns into, to get something good as well. But for now, I think I'm going to do the trade with Vancouver because it gets rid of Velarde, it gets rid of Doughty. It doesn't send Doughty to a team that should be too playoff heavy or strong. I mean, Vancouver they've got Demko. They might actually be a pretty good playoff team if I trade him Doughty. Ryan Merkley. So what I wanted to test, but I didn't get a chance to, was Arizona. Arizona's a team that's, again, a division rival. I like that both of these guys suggestions were here, but it was Boquist and Dylan Strome. Dylan Strome, we've seen get pretty good. Now, I know that he's not... Like, I would love to get Gray or Christie from Chicago, and maybe we can make a deal to get that to work. But if I can get Boquist and Strome from Arizona for a Doughty package, I don't see the downside to that. Because, again, Dylan Strome, he's got the potential to be that. I mean, he's already putting up 60-point seasons. And I doubt Arizona has the forward core to match up to, like, really get his full potential. He's probably playing with Clayton Keller and I would assume Josh Bailey. So it's not like he's got all-star talent around him. I mean, Clayton Keller's pretty good. He's an 87. But again, playmaker. So if I can put Dylan Strome with goal scorers, which I do have, like goal scorers are on this team. Zadina and Besser are bona fide goal scorer. I mean, Besser is a goal scorer. He's got 5-star shooting. He absolutely just needs someone to give him the puck. And Zadina's got 5-star shooting. They can both be 30-goal guys if I put the right center in between them. Now, the issue with this is I probably have to trade them Middlestat because they don't want Velarde. And this probably won't even go through these two. Like, this would be a nice swap in my eyes, but I doubt this goes through. Yeah. So what I would have to give them is probably... See, they don't even want a draft pick. If I throw in a second, does this even make a difference? No, what I'd have to do is I'd have to give them a first next season. If I'm going to trade for a package, it would have to be a first, Middlestat or Velarde and Doughty for the two guys. So those are my two options with Arizona. In Vancouver, I mean, I could go with, again, Calgary. Oh, that's Carolina, not Calgary. Calgary, another division rival. McKenna would be a nice grab. 21 years old, two-way defender. He had 11 points in their playoff run. He was a plus 27 in the regular season. He's clearly shown that he is a good player. And I could get something back with him, but I really don't know what that would be. It could be a draft pick, and I could use that draft pick to work a deal to get a center. Because if I do McKenna and a first for Doughty, pretty sure that's... Oh yeah, we're way over. And they want Doughty, so that's something to come back to. Calgary is somebody I can make that deal with. And New York was the other one that I was kind of leaning towards with Swanson. 89 overall defenseman, 20 years old. Offensive defenseman. Hit 29 points, was a plus 19. Had a decent playoff experience his first time through. He's probably playing... He should be playing first line, first pairing minutes. And with him, I could probably get... Again, I could probably stack up second round picks. And that would go through. Ooh, that might be close. I'd probably have to... See, I want to test it. But I also don't know what it would save. And I don't want to be stuck with this if it goes through. So it pretty much comes down to is if I make these trades for these defensemen, can I go back to... Stop honking the horn out there. Can I go back to Chicago or Carolina and pull off a deal to bring one of these centers home? Because I would love to bring either Christie or Gray to the team. But not having the interest in my draft picks is what's killing the deals. I would probably have to trade a goaltender, and I really don't want to trade Leeson just yet. I really want to see if he turns into anything like otherworldly. I mean, this Boyd kid is a franchise goalie. I don't think I've ever seen a franchise player bust in this game. But it could happen. I mean, he's already 20. He had a full AHL season, right? Yeah, and his stats were good. So... Oh, man, I don't want to... No, I don't want to do that. Oh, decisions, man, decisions. I kind of like the Boquist Strome option because Arizona... I mean, Arizona's a team we've already run into in the postseason. And that definitely makes them worse if I'm able to take Strome from them. But I've used both of these players. Well, I haven't used Boquist, but I've used Strome. Another option is making a deal for one of these defensemen and going and getting Colin White from New Jersey. Colin White is kind of like Tyson Jost. He's a guaranteed 30-goal scorer, pretty much. His trade value isn't that high. He's pretty much a second-line center. So if I could run, even if I do these deals, I have so many options I could do, and I just, I don't know, man. I have to make a decision. I mean, I really don't have to make a decision. I just don't want to upload a video where the only thing that we talk about is potential trade options. We're already 10 minutes deep. I like the McKenna guy in Calgary, but again, all of these defensemen that I picked out, Calgary, Edmonton, well, Edmonton was a forward, Arizona, Vancouver, I mean, you know, we're going to go with a, I like the package option, but I'm going to go with New York, and I'm going to take Swanson. I'm going to make my decision. We're taking Swanson from New York, and I will see what I can get back in return for Doughty. Doughty, Boosh. Alright, so we've got some room to play with here. Can I get both of these seconds? Will they give me both? I don't think they will, but why not try? Trade rejected. Alright, so how about just Ottawa's second? Alright, so there we go. So Doughty for Swanson in a second. They didn't have a whole lot of deep prospect talent there that I could have picked from. But bringing back that second round pick, if I do Boosh, and then Ottawa's second to Carolina, I mean, who's more reasonable? Gray's got really high trade value, and again, this one, they have no interest in that draft pick, so what I would have to do is I have to do Ottawa. Did I just give him my first round pick? Fuck, I did. My draft pick just skyrocketed in value because obviously we just traded Doughty. This won't go through because if the team doesn't want what you're offering, they value it pretty much what it seems like to be half of that value. So I would have to give them something else in return, and I just don't have anything else that I really want to give up. I mean, do you want Jason Demers? 2 seconds, Velarde, Middlestat, and Demers for Gray. Isn't just the value just isn't where it needs to be at all compared to what we were asking to give up. Yeah, see, it's if these draft picks were even remote, if they've had interest in any of them, it would be considerably easier to get this deal done. But Velarde and Middlestat just don't have the necessary. I mean, I could. What's my center depth? Larkin, Suzuki, Thompson, Velarde, Middlestat. That's 5 centers. I'm bringing in 1, so that'd give me 4. So I really can't afford to trade Suzuki or Thompson. Do I have any other wingers that they would want? Not really. I mean, Glebov is probably what would push it over the edge, but I kind of like having Glebov, and I want to see what he can become. Defensively, they want McIsaac. McIsaac, I want to give him a year of NHL time to see what he's going to turn into, because I feel like that's what he needs. Oh, not Morin. Morin's like the one defenseman that I need to hold on to. Gardner? Yeah, not up to snuff, and it doesn't meet their... I don't want to give up my first this year because I feel like we're going to suck. Oh, but I have my first round pick next season. What did I... Oh, I didn't have to trade him. Wait. I'm dumb. Sorry. It's early. Just got done watching Denmark fucking blow in the World Cup. Not blow, just look very sloppy. So Bear Gray's already an 85 at 19. He's the number 3 overall pick, medium elite. I'm going to try to get him because he's from the Eastern Conference. And I'm actually going to... do I want to trade... Let's try a first and see where that puts us. I don't think the first is enough. Oh, I mean, it did go up in value. So this might be enough. Oh, I already attempted that. My bad. My bad, guys. My bad. My bad. Alright, so. Oh, Jason Demers. There it is. Put it through. Get it done. Oh, fuck off. Isn't where it needs to be. Alright, so how about Gardner instead? Don't want any goalies. You don't want any draft picks, which is ridiculous. Do you want Gardner? Gardner's a good player. Come on, you want him. I've already... God, I keep forgetting what deals I've asked. Forwards. You want forwards? I've got forwards. I don't want to give you DeBrusk. I don't want to give you Glebov. Kempe, Shoshnikov. I'll give you Kempe. I'm gonna say no. We would take Gabriel Velarde if you decide again. So they don't want Middlestat and Velarde. Damn. So we were close. Well, I would trade Velarde before I trade Middlestat. Wait, what? Velarde and Kempe? Oh, they both two-way forwards. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, so Kempe's not even probably the issue. It was probably... Or no, Kempe was the issue. Yeah, it wasn't position, it was player types. $31 points. Let's try it. Let's see if this goes through. I'm giving up a lot to get this guy. Alright, so no, it is the center. Alright, let's try Chicago. Chicago might be a little easier to trade with. Again, I just wish that they had any interest in my draft picks. Middlestat, Gardner are first, and Velarde. Woefully insufficient when you consider value asking in return. Again, and that comes up. I don't want to give up McIsaac, man. I really don't. Ooh, actually, they want Pissick. Let's try him instead of Gardner. Woefully insufficient. God damn it! Take my garbage aging defenseman, please. Please. And Demers. There we go. That's the deal right there. Ooh, come on! But the value just isn't where it needs to be. It's so close, man. If I get rid of that. Because they don't want to trade me Christie, his trade value's probably got like a percentage boosted added to it that you don't see. Ugh. No, I'm not trading you Swanson. I'm just trading for that guy. I mean, Leason's a guy I could do. You know what? I bet McIsaac puts the deal over the top. But I want to give him a season to kind of progress and see what he is. 18 minutes. We got one full trade gone through, and we can't get us another one done. Like, that value is insane. Oh god. All right, no Demers. We'll take him out of the equation. Forwards. All right, this will be DeBrusk. This will be my last offer to Chicago. DeBrusk, Pissick, Middlestat, Velarde, and a first for Christie. Again. Let's go. Let's take these away. Let's take this away. Let's go see New Jersey. Let's go see New Jersey. New Jersey. Oh fuck, he's not here. Wow, what team is he on? Shit. He's on New Jersey and oh no, that's where I got him from last GM mode. Oh, he's in Ottawa. Right. They want Velarde. Now Colin White is a guy that will always produce, and he gives me time to find a first line center in case Larkin isn't it. Colin White, as the comment said, he's 300 shots guaranteed. He's almost a 40-goal scorer every year. So I'm just going to default to... I would love to take somebody a little younger, but I can get him for maybe Velarde in a second. Ooh, alright. Maybe it's closer than it looks. Are we going to go through this again? Oh, that's right. They want this kid. Low top 4 defenseman. Where did I draft you? You were a 4th round pick, 20 years old. I kind of want to hold on to him. How about Demers? Here we go. Puts it over the edge. Right there. Done deal. Fuck off. Unless you really make it worth their while. I don't want to really make it worth your while because I don't think that's... I think I'm giving you too much if I give you a 1st round pick. If I give you a 1st round pick next season with Velarde, look at that trade value. It's not even close. No Yakupov and Matt Calvert. No, thank you. Do you have any prospects you want to move or don't have a spot for? Not really. I mean, you've got some defensemen. They're already 20, though. Top 4. No, he's 25. Never mind. Bobby Ryan, Logan Brown, Formanton. Man, they've got the same problem we do. They're lacking the... They've got really high trade value and then nothing after that. Alright, instead of a 1st round pick, let's do this. Let's give them back their 2nd from New York, and let's give them my 2nd next year. And this probably won't go through. Nope. Just a touch. Just a touch. Just a touch, eh? I got just a touch for you. Fucking Jason Demers. Boosh! Done. So we still have Casey Middlestat. So let's look at our team currently. We're already at 21 minutes and I made 2 trades. I know that wasn't the trade you were probably expecting me to make. Well, maybe Swanson was. But I want to get him locked up real quick. Wait, does he want to be here? He doesn't want an extension! God, why don't you want to be here? This team is awesome. Just don't look at our recent success. And I want to lock him up. And I want to see if I can lock him up. So I want to try 7.3 for 6 years. Same goes for Colin White. He wants to be here. So I'm okay giving... He's a 40-goal scorer, so I'm okay paying him a little more. And then Middlestat, I'm going to let kind of see what's going on with the guy. To see if he's worth holding on to, if he can be my 3rd-line center. Pretty much my 3rd-line center is up for grabs at the moment. It's either Middlestat, Thompson, or Suzuki, and then 2 of those 3 will stay on the team. I'm leaning towards Middlestat. Thompson really isn't working out too well. 30 points. I mean, Middlestat played with considerably better players and put up 49 points. So I'm going to wait and see how the season goes. We have some wiggle room. We still have an aging decor. Didn't do much for that. But we have McIsaac who's ready to come up this year. Gardner's got to go. I could probably trade him for something a little less than that. Well, let's go see real quick. I mean, we're already 23 minutes into a trade-heavy video. We might as well go look to see what else is out there for Gardner. I'm sure teams want him. Pisak and Gardner are going to be the 2 guys that have to go. Alright, so defense. We've got this elite guy down here too. So we've got some defense that we can kind of rely on. We've also got Mikhailsky, who's, again, I don't see us being competitive for probably 2 seasons. 3 would be a stretch. I would love to get a defensive prospect back for him. But also, I wouldn't mind just going draft pick heavy in this draft. I can't possibly screw up 2 drafts, right? Alright, so Calgary's an option. We got Columbus and Dallas. Dallas really doesn't have anything much to pick from. Yeah, draft picks. Looking to deal. Alright. Columbus might not be that good of a team, so that 2nd round pick could be pretty valuable. But I say that, and I look at Seth Jones, Zach Werenski, Ryan Murray, Wenberg. This team won when they weren't supposed to, and I was their GM, so who knows. Dallas, Jake Muzzin, no, Honka, Krug. Alright, so we've already traded with them quite a bit. I mean, I'm not going to find great prospects. Low top 4. They already signed you? They did, so I can play him in the AHL. They'd be over the cap. God damn it, Dallas. Edmonton. Ethan Bear, damn. RFA. He's actually not a bad player. So they actually have some picks that I could, 2019, can I? They'd be over the cap. Stop being over the cap, teams. The fuck? Actually, let's try him instead. That guy's a left winger. What am I doing? The only issue is they don't have anybody they want to trade, so... Milan Lucic, 1 year at $6 million. That's a bit much. Slepislav, 82. No, I want somebody with... There we go. That's what I'm looking for right here. These 1 year deals? Oh yeah, they are. They'd still be over the cap even with the art, so 2.3 is not enough. Shit. How long do they have on Goligoski? 2 years. Do we think he retires? I think Goligoski, this won't even go through. Yeah. You know, I think I'm just going to trade Gardner for a draft pick, if I'm honest. His value is not enough to bring back. I mean, if I was somebody that wanted both him and Pissick, I would consider it. But I doubt there's teams that want 2 aging defensemen. Oh, hello. Do you want Jay Gardner back, Toronto? Hey, alright. So Gully, Gully, Julie, Gully? Probably Gully. Late first round pick, he's 20, top 4 defenseman, medium, 65 overall. Hey, we'll see. Again, we're building that decor. Now we got Pissick, who's gonna stay here for now. We'll leave him on the trade block, and we'll see what we get for him during the regular season. We're gonna go ahead and let's give that a good old... Actually, I should probably sign a defenseman so that our team isn't completely ravaged come... God, Justin Falk. I wish he wasn't 30, man. Are there any defensemen out here that are worth... What, Griffin Reinhart? No. Looking for young guys. Ethan Bear, RFA, Wotherspoon. He's 24. Anything at all. 26. We're getting way too low down. Oh, actually, let's do it out this way. Oh, hello. We got some guys here. Let's take some chances. I've got the contract for space, right? Probably. They're 20 years old. They're elites. Who knows? Hope you wanted a long video where I don't do a whole lot, because that was this. We'll offer a couple of them deals, and then we will offer... I just want somebody that wants a 1 year deal. We'll do Vili Polka. 1 year deal, just to shore up the defense. We'll go ahead and send the next season. Now I guarantee those trades won't make people happy. Chris Kreider and Mark Pissick for Kuznetsov. Oh, a Kuznetsov. Oh, what are these guys? A 2nd round pick? Abraham, he's a grinder. I do not like grinders. Alexei Kuznetsov, low top 9, medium top 9. That 2nd round pick is tempting, but they're going to be good. And how old's Kreider? He's 31. I mean, Kreider should go. We'll wait and see if we get something better, because that 2nd round pick's going to be like pick 50 something. Alright, so we got all 3 of those defensive rookies, and then we have Vili Polka. Pissick and Shoshnikov for a 3rd in Rhodes. Low top 9 forward, 63 overall power forward. Not bad. I like Shoshnikov though. It'd be hard to get rid of Shoshnikov in a 3rd round pick. They're a playoff hopeful. Alright. This is encouraging going into the season that Pissick is already getting offers. Swanson and White both signed. Chris Kreider for a 2nd, a 3rd, and Krankovic? Kranov? Cernichik? I don't know. Second and a third though. Nah, see, they're champion. It is. Kreider and Pissick are both a second round pick, and Stepniak. If I get something out of this world here, second round pick from them might not be bad. I'm gonna struggle to hit the cap floor though. Knuble, we're never gonna get to the regular season at this rate. Knuble, two-way forward, low top 9, he's 19. I don't need centers though. Like my center depth is, I mean, I need top ends. And Pissick for a second, straight up. Are you a champion though? Oh, you're a rebuilder. What do you got going on here? 89, 87, 86, 67, Tolvanen, 85, Ellis. That might be a pretty good second. Oh, you know, I'm gonna take that deal. We're gonna trade Mark Pissick for a second round deal. So we've got the draft picks. I can't possibly screw it up again. And we still got Kreider. I'm just gonna decline all these so we can get to the regular season. I can set up my lines and we can call this a freaking video. It's 31 minutes. We're 31 minutes deep right now. I don't know what the longest video I've ever put up is for GM mode, but we're getting close. And if you've stuck around to the end, god damn it, I love you. But if not, I totally understand. Granted, you wouldn't know that I understand because you wouldn't be here, but neither here nor there. Let's just get to the regular season. I want to see my lines. Jonathan Quick, get out of here. I don't want Jonathan Quick back. Cassian in a third for Kreider. Cassian's probably not a bad player. I don't know why I'm entertaining this. Glenn Cassian, no. Get out of here, St. Louis. I just want to get to the regular season, man. We've got to be close. So what do? We traded Pissick, Gardner, Doughty. No, we didn't trade Middlestat. Velarde. Did we trade Middlestat? No. We brought in Swanson, Colin White, and a couple of defensive prospects. We signed a bunch of elite prospects who knows what they're going to be. We kind of took a step back. And I guess it would be we did rebuild, in a way. In a way, there's no in a way. There's absolutely, it's a rebuild. We traded our best player for a young 89 overall defenseman and a... So, I mean, our forward lines are still pretty good, if I'm honest. Like, Colin White on the second line. I actually want to go Glebov instead of DeBrusque. Adding Colin White, he's going to be a 30-goal scorer. I can almost guarantee you that. So I don't exactly need goal scorers on that second line. So maybe I do leave Glebov on the third pairing and we just leave DeBrusque here and see if he can prosper with him. Middlestat I want playing on the third line. Kempe Glebov, that's fine. Actually, I want to go Kreider and Glebov instead. Just to... Who do we have scratch? Aston Reach and Suzuki. Alright, so I need to get Suzuki in the lineup. Carrier, you're not going to play. I want Suzuki. At least in the lineup. Who's got better faceoffs? 80 faceoffs. Okay, so Suzuki can play center. Suzuki's very quickly... Thompson's finding his way off the team very quickly. But, I mean, our forward core is still pretty good. Defensively is where we're going to get hit pretty hard. Yeah, McIsaac's up to an 80. So we have... There's hope. But, I mean, Polka's not going to be here after a year. Clegg, he could be a suitable bottom pairing defenseman. These two guys, if they get to 80 overalls, they could be our third pairing, and I'd be okay with that. But we need... I mean, Morin's not bad, but I want him playing. Alright, so we want McIsaac with Swanson. I think that makes the most sense. Polka, Morin. And then, I don't know how to say Jacob's name. Move rare? I don't know. And then goaltending, we have Liston, who's an 86 already, and Boyd, who's a 78. Now the question, do I keep Boyd in the NHL? I mean, Leason's already an 86. God damn, dude, we struck big with the goaltenders. But what's going to happen is, he's up for a contract extension. And so what I would probably do is I'd probably trade him at the draft to get into the top 3 to hopefully not fuck it up again. Which is what we did with Comrie. So we can pretty much do that again. But I'm going to call that a video. We're 35 minutes deep. If you made it this far, thank you. You are my favorite type of person. I love every bit of you. And I will see you tomorrow. We're not going to do a game. We got to end the video. I will see you tomorrow for the start of what is essentially our Los Angeles Kings defensive rebuild. Because I like our forward core. Just have to give it a push in the right direction in certain spots.